So this morning, Lily has two awesome Rio stories for us. And if you want to come by the library today or tomorrow, there will be coloring pages and Rio bookmarkers in the tote for you to pick up. Thank you all for joining us this morning.
Rio 2, Vacation in the Wild. It's New Year's Eve in Rio. The whole city is celebrating. Blue is having a great time dancing with his wife, Jewel. Suddenly, Blue spots his kids. They are playing near fireworks. "We're the last Blue Sphinx macaw on the planet," Blue scolded them. "We have to stay safe." The next morning, Blue makes pancakes in Linda and Tulio's kitchen. "Blue, we've talked about this," Jewel says, sounding annoyed. Blue doesn't understand why she's so upset. Linda and Tulio are in the Amazon on an expedition. They don't mind the macaws using their house. "What have you got there?" Blue asks Jewel. "Breakfast," she says. She shows him the Brazil nut she found in the jungle. She wants the kids to act like birds instead of people. Just then, the kids call out, "Tulio is on TV." He's holding a blue feather and looking excited. He and Linda had spotted a blue Sphinx macaw in the Amazon. "There may be a whole secret flock out there," he tells the interviewer. Jewel is stunned and excited. "We're not the only ones," she says. "There are more of us out there." Jewel decides the whole family should fly to the Amazon to find out more. Blue is nervous, but he agrees. It's almost time to leave. Blue checks his fanny pack. "The GPS," he exclaims. He rushes back inside. Soon he returns with the GPS. "I programmed in Linda and Tulio's coordinates," he explained. It is a long flight to the Amazon. Blue is exhausted when they reach the river. The whole family hitches a ride on a passing boat. "Goodbye, stinky city air," Jewel cries. Jewel can't wait to get back to the wild, but Blue has never lived in the jungle. He hopes they can all go back to the city very soon. The next day, the family flies away from the boat, and they are deep in the jungle. Blue pulls out the GPS. "You have arrived at your destination," it says. "See," Blue says, "it worked like a charm." But there is no sign of Linda or Tulio. Blue checks his GPS again. When he looks up, his family's gone. "Where'd everybody go?" he calls out. "Jewel? Kids?" Suddenly, talons grab Blue. He screams in surprise as an unseen bird carries him away. "You can't do this to me," Blue cries. "I know my rights." The talons let go, Blue lands on a tree branch. His family is there. They are surrounded by dozens of blue birds that look just like them. "We found them," Jewel cries. But that isn't all. The flock leader appears. His name is Eduardo, and he is Jewel's father. "My little girl," he exclaims, "all grown up." Jewel is thrilled to be reunited with his family. Blue is amazed. This is definitely the wildest family vacation ever. Rio 2, One Big Blue Family. Blue is a blue Sphinx macaw. That is one of the rarest breeds of birds in the world. In fact, before he moved to Rio, Blue thought he was the only one of his kind. Then Blue met Jewel. She is a blue Sphinx macaw just like him. Soon they were married. "You're my one and only, Blue," Jewel said. "Good thing," Blue joked, "since I'm the only other one." Before long, Blue and Jewel had a family of their own. Their 3 kids were named Carla, Bai, and Tiago. They had lots of fun living in exciting Rio. Blue and his family lived with their human friends, Linda and Tulio. One day, the humans made a very important discovery. They found a blue feather deep in the Amazon jungle. Could there be more blue macaws like Blue out there somewhere? Jewel wanted to find out. So Blue packed his fanny pack, and they set off for the Amazon with their family and friends. Raphael, Pedro, and Nico decided to go with Blue's family. They wanted to find some new talent to audition for their carnival show. When they got there, Blue and his family had a big surprise. The other Blue Sphinx macaws were Jewel's long-lost family. Eduardo was the leader of the flock. He was Jewel's father. He was gruff and tough, but lovable. He thought his new son-in-law was a little strange. Blue also met Jewel's aunt, Mimi. Aunt Mimi thought Blue was a little strange too, but she liked him anyway. Then there was Roberto. He was handsome and strong. He had known Jewel since they were tiny chicks. Jewel was happy. She was with her family again, and she and Roberto were still great friends. But Blue didn't fit in very well with the wild birds. "What am I doing here?" he asked his friends. Eduardo tried to help Blue adjust, but he took Blue on a tour through the jungle. But Blue's survival skills weren't up to the task. "I just want to go back to Rio and live our normal lives," he said. Raphael, Nico, and Pedro were Blue's best friends. They wanted him to feel better. So they gave him a pep talk. "Go native," Nico urged. "Get wild," Pedro added. Blue decided his friends were right. Jewel had come from the jungle. The wild birds were her family. That means it couldn't be all that bad. Blue decided to do whatever it took to fit in with Jewel's flock. And before long, they were all one happy, big blue family.